Injury news from Shane Steichen today, and not too much of it's good. We've got news about Daniel Jones. We've got news about Riley Leonard. We've got news about Mooney Ward and Braden Smith and others, and very little of it leaves any window open for hope that the rest of the season is going to be anything different from what we've experienced the last 4 weeks. Here's Shane Steichen.
All right, I'll start off just confirming Daniel did it'll be season ending for him. He'll have surgery within the week. Obviously, just really feel for him, just an unfortunate situation. The work that he puts in, the effort on a day-to-day basis, the grind, a team captain for us, just very unfortunate. One of the toughest guys I've ever been around. So just praying for a speedy recovery for him. Also, Braden Smith, he's currently in concussion protocol. He also has a neck as well. Mooney Ward came in today with symptoms. He'll be in the protocol as well. Chris Lamont's got a foot injury. And then Riley Leonard has a knee that we're working through right now. Those are the injury updates. Obviously, looking forward to the challenge this week, going up to Seattle, hell of a football team. So looking forward to that challenge.
I got two questions for you, please. One is, Riley Leonard has a knee. You got to give us more than that on Riley Leonard right now, please.
Yeah, he came in with the knee this morning, so we're working through that right now. That's what I got for you, Greg.
Okay, Anthony. It seems apparent that had Daniel Jones not gotten hurt, you guys are going to roll with Jones and Leonard. Can that change? Is his eye going to be okay? Is he going to be activated or get put on that list? Whatever.
He won't be this week. He's still working through, obviously, it's an eye. It's very delicate. So he's just resting it. And then once the doctors and the trainers clear him to be activated, that's where it's at right now. So we're just still healing up.
James.
Shane, how do you, navigate your situation at quarterback now? Obviously, losing Daniel, working through something with Riley. Do you all expect to sign another quarterback this week?
Yeah, Chris and his staff are working through that right now. So probably have, you guys will have an update, obviously, Wednesday when I talk to you guys, but we're working through all that.
And do you think Riley will be available to play Sunday?
Hopefully. That's the hope. So we'll see how it goes.
Joel.
Shane, when you looked back and watched the tape on Riley, what stood out about the way he played yesterday?
You know what? I thought he did some really good things. Like I said to you guys yesterday, under the circumstances coming in there, with the weather and everything and the way he was able to move the football, hit some nice checks down in the red zone, got us to a blitz zero beater, moved around, scrambled, made some plays. So I was really proud of the way he came in and performed.
Kevin.
Shane, if Riley can't go, would Brett start?
Yeah, we'll see how it goes. Right now that'll be the guy that's on our roster. So like I said, we're working through those situations right now.
And then with Daniel, do you know, was it a full tear of the Achilles?
I don't know that. I don't, but I know the Achilles was torn. So
Nathan.
Shane, I don't know if you guys have figured this part of Daniel's process out yet. Will he have surgery here in Indianapolis? Do you guys know where he's going to have that done?
I don't know. I think they're working through that right now.
Okay. And then, again, I also don't know that this would be something that you guys would know at this point from the evaluations you guys have done. Is there any indication from the imaging that you guys have done or the doctors that you guys have talked to that any sort of compensation from his left fibula injury could have in any way led to or had some part in the Achilles tear that he suffered yesterday?
Yeah, I don't know that. I think it's just a very, very unfortunate situation.
Okay, thanks.
Chap.
Yeah, I don't think I missed it. Just so we're covering our bases on QBs, any chance that the window opens for Richardson, or is he simply not ready yet?
Yeah, he's not ready yet.
There's only 4 weeks to go. Do you really think there's a chance?
We'll see. He's progressing, and then once they get the clearance, I'll let you guys know. Yeah.
I don't want to be the Mr. Obvious here, but when you have issues at quarterback, I realize it's next man up when you move on. But what problems does it create for an offense?
Well, I think you got to be creative as an offensive staff and try to find ways to put your guys in position and do what the quarterback whoever's out there, put them in position to be successful. And I think everyone needs to rally around that player. And you go out and play great in all three phases, and everyone believes in each other to go put out a solid performance each and every week, Jeff.
One other thing, obviously you tailor your game plan around that quarterback. I mean, whatever Daniel Jones could do, Riley Leonard can't do or doesn't do.
Yeah, always. You always tailor around the offense has got to be tailored around the quarterback for sure on what he does well, and then you go from there.
Thanks, Coach.
Stephen,
Shane, just one real quick thing, and then I have an actual question. You said Mooney's in concussion protocol. I mean, the obvious question there is like, do you have any concerns there about the frequency of this now?
Yeah, I think it's always concerning when you have that many concussions. So, he's in the protocol, like I said. We'll work through it with them, and we'll go from there.
And then secondly, Riley said that he really has seen, he thinks, a lot of improvement over the course of the season. Just whatever practice reps he does get against that scout team, he said like that's been really valuable. Where have you seen like growth in him from when you got him to now? I
think the way he goes about his process during the week and being a pro and going through the game plan, like him and Daniel sit and meet and they'll go through it on their own. And I think that's paid huge dividends for him. I mean, even going into the situation that he went in yesterday and to be able to perform the way he did is because of his work ethic. And he's doing a hell of a job, did a hell of a job all year on the scout team, going through that and getting those reps and working on his footwork and his timing and anticipation and all the different things that the quarterback needs to do to be successful. So I think he's made strides in all area. And I think, with time with everyone, in this league, the more reps and being around guys and seeing it and going through it, the better you get.
And I guess one quick last thing. He does play with like a resourcefulness. It looks like sometimes like, he'll find a way, make something out of play. Just what do you think about that element of his game?
Yeah, I think that's great. Anytime you can add that ability to your game. And I mean, he made a big time play on third down to Pierce, getting out of the pocket. He made another big time play that got called back to Pierce on a deep crossing around, stepping up. He made some big time throws, and I think that definitely helps.
and then we'll do two more. We'll go Greg and then James. Or, I'm sorry, Kevin and then Greg.
Shane Mooney was talking to us a few weeks back, just how he kind of pondered, even playing football ever again after this last concussion. Did you have any discussions with him about that?
I have not. I'll talk to him this week. Obviously, I heard about this morning that he came in with the symptoms, but I'll talk to him this week.
All right. Shane, forgive me, 3 little quick one-word answers almost for you. Which knee on Riley?
Is right.
Right. Can you see it on tape? Like he comes in and tells you.
Yeah, didn't see it on tape. I think it was probably something that just happened, and he was just like, and then after the game or whatever it was, or this morning he comes in and just had some knee issue.
And then finally, I don't know if emergency quarterback is a thing anymore with the third guy being able to dress out, but do you guys have one? Who is yours?
Tyler Warren is our third quarterback.
Who? Oh, right, of course. Okay, thank you.
And then last question, James.
One quick, I believe JT Tuimoloau left the game. What got evaluated for concussion yesterday? Is he okay?
Yeah, he's good to go.
Okay, good. And then do you have any update on DeForest Buckner? Do you think you can open his window this week, or?
We'll see. He's progressing really well. So we'll see how the week goes. We'll go from there.
I don't mean to be negative, right? I want to be hopeful these last 4 weeks of the season. This is an 8-5 team. It's all right there for them. 8-5, that's good enough. That if you go 2-2 the last 4 games of the season, you have a really good chance of going to the playoffs. Especially if you win the last 2 games of the season. The next 2 are against the NFC West. The final 2 against the AFC South. You go 0-2 against the NFC West at Seattle and here against 49ers. But you win those last 2 games, you got a really good chance to win the division. It's still there for them to do. Lots of teams have injuries. How are the Colts going to deal with this adversity? Hopefully a little bit better than they have in the past.